Start with the serve. Nice flip down the middle from KARLSSON to take the spinny backhand attempt. Well, let's see what he brings out here to start. Oh, off the hand. The count. Table tennis players would say that's a handball. Almost no rotation. Look at the speed here. It's been counter loops from behind the table a little bit. Chun Ting. Him playing a national team member and said, hey, why don't you come with us? You should be playing more seriously. Tong Pung. From under the table, that heavy top spin. Beautiful flip. Flat and wide. Oh, that backhand plays it down the middle. Seen that a lot so far today. Once again, but here it doesn't come down. Just long. Again, few players have been able to show you how important the touch is to short game. Powerful backhand. Predictable with that backhand. A bit stronger. There was the reverse pendulum serve. And keeps his balance well for a tall guy. Strong. Oh, misses the contact on the flat hit back with the forehand. For KARLSSON to get the early lead. A good placement, KARLSSON and Chun Ting. Second bounce on the table, the short touch. KARLSSON mastered the short game. Whoa, Chun Ting with a snake and a counterattack. Not game point. And this one sits up just a little bit high, possibly a little. Oh, the big forehand on the step around, and Wong should be a good one. Has been so far. Backhands like that from KARLSSON. Is up the rhythm, the trajectory of the shot. Takes away the attack a little bit. So fired up. Oh. Oh, and this one just crawls over. So 2 points. The opening spin shot on the backhand side of the access directly to his eyes for rubbing. Percentage since 2-4 down. And that's the right down the line. Not an easy ball. This Chun Ting hanging in here for many from over the table as well. Snake again in the follow-up. Gonna be packed tonight. But it was the other way in terms of service. It was KARLSSON who had the serves. Ooh, covering. Well, we don't know. Oh, bold long encounter. Mattias KARLSSON, game point again. Oh, almost saved a little bit. Ever seen that? Please tell me. Better yet. And he escapes 13-11, 2-0 over Mattias KARLSSON. Spin from the short pip side, the forehand, the spinny backhand. Traditional backhand there for a push for turning the... Impressive back. Short side of the shots. It's not the Hong Kong crowd cheering against him. Backhand tends to set up the forehand. Manages to take... No complaints, of course, for Mattias. Softer... I backed off the table and not get into a good rally. Will not come down. I'll see. Break. Down by 2, Mattias KARLSSON. Chun Ting is looking very... Around 2015 was his footwork, how fast he is, how comfortable he is. 7 points each. And the jumping back. I think first it was about setting up the shot. Solid. It's not easy to do. Chun Ting so smooth right now in the short. Okay, right from the 90s dance to the rock. Keeping it intense here in the stadium. I think the energy is building and building. This is a great match here. Someone wants them to help their team. Ooh, big one right out of the timeout. Can't get much better than this. Chun Ting on both wings. Out left. Although the same can be said about Chun Ting. Fortunately for Wong. Not bad for a guy who's world ranked number 6 already. Oh, burned back. Table tennis riddles. Oh, after that brilliant shot. Some jaw-dropping shots so far. And down the line. This one gets away. The tees out on the table. Timeout on each side, as I mentioned before. No lifelines left. Oh, beautiful forehand flip. In over the table, the long wingspan. And again, with short pips, you can't put a lot of rotation on this ball. This has to be quite precise. Never forget. Well, you have to remember, it's about twice that fast. Serves on his side. Now this is... Forcing Chun Ting into a touch shot. How does the ball not break? A lot of let services. Right down the line, it will not come down. Later, but he lost that game. Interesting. And a patient Chun. Oh, and finally the crushing. If you're blind and listening to this, just the sound, it's so clear that Mattias KARLSSON's hitting up. Eventually it turns into a lob. 4 game points, no 6. Your algebra right there for you. And just off the table, Mattias KARLSSON. should be here live. Wong Chun Ting. Ooh, the wrist back. Oh, does not come. No, a diving shot recovers it. Looking. It's a separate point, not the one versus Ling Gao Yuan. Oh, in the top 100 in the world, inverted on both sides of the racket. And almost everyone else is at the putting range here. Flip down the line. Rest of this match down 1-3. Wow, over the table, Wong Chun Ting. I feel like the slow-mo can't keep up with the ball. It's amazing. Either player the better. Not in terms of this game. Let service will play it. Oh, right at the back edge of the table. Soft hands, the touch shot. Keeping it short in the rally. But here is Banana. Of course, is the backhand bending shot. Oh, look, chop block. Guarded optimism. My dad always used to talk about that, not so. A little bit of a snake action. Wiggle. Oh. Well. Serve drifts long, but it's attacked. Ooh. Oh, and he sends him back into the defensive game. The counter finds the net. Wong Chun Ting, a man to watch out for right now, finds himself a place in the semi.